A very fresh good morning to all. I hope you all are fine at home. So stay at home and stay safe. Now, welcome to the class of chemistry. I am Ayushi Sharma, your chemistry teacher. One more time, let me remind you, please like my videos and subscribe my channel if you have not done till yet, and press the bell button for further notification of my videos. Now, before moving further, let me discuss the numerical problem which I have given you in the previous video. In this question, we are provided that in two experiments there is a formation of copper oxide, but the way of formation of copper oxide is different. Like in first experiment, the mass of copper is given 3.92 grams and the total mass of copper oxide is given 4.90 grams. And in experiment number 2, the mass of copper oxide is given 4.55 grams and the mass of copper is provided 3.64 grams. Again, we have to show that the ratio of copper is to oxygen, it would be same. So here we are having the solution of this problem. In experiment number 1, as you can see, the mass of copper is given 3.92 grams and the mass of copper oxide is given 4.90 grams. So we have to subtract the mass of copper from the mass of copper oxide, so to get the mass of oxygen. Here we have got the mass of oxygen as 0.98 grams. Now it's time to take out the ratio of the masses of copper and oxygen. So here we are having the solution, and finally we have got 4:1 as the ratio of mass of copper and the mass of oxygen. In the same way, we have to show in the experiment number 2 that the ratio of masses of copper and oxygen will be 4:1. Now, in the experiment number 2, again we are having the data mass of copper as 3.64 grams and the mass of copper oxide as 4.55 grams. Again, what we have to do? We have to take the mass of the oxygen. And how we can take it out? By subtracting the mass of copper from the mass of copper oxide. So here we are having the answer, that is the mass of oxygen is equal to 0.91 grams. Now again, what will be the next step? To find out the ratio of copper and oxygen. So again, finally we have got 4:1 as the ratio of mass of copper and the mass of oxygen. So here we have proved that in both the experiments, the ratio of the masses of copper and oxygen would be same, that is 4:1, which satisfy the law of constant proportion. Now it's turn of type 3. In this type of numerical, we are provided with the ratio in which the elements combine together to form a compound, and the mass of one of the element is given and we have to find out the mass of other. Let us see the question number 1. Here magnesium and oxygen combine in the ratio of 3:2. It means if magnesium is 3 grams, so how much oxygen we require to combine? That is 2 grams to form magnesium oxide. Now what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the mass of the oxygen if the mass of magnesium is given 24 grams. So mainly we have to use the data of the ratio in which the two elements are combining, and then we have to find out the mass of oxygen. Now here, when we are saying that magnesium and oxygen are combining with the ratio of 3:2 by mass, what does it mean? It means that 3 grams of magnesium always requires 2 grams of oxygen to combine with and forms magnesium oxide. So if 3 grams of magnesium requires 2 grams of oxygen, so 24 gram of magnesium requires how much oxygen? Here we are having the formula, that is 2 multiplied by 24 divided by 3, and answer we will be getting 16 grams. It means that with 24 grams of magnesium, 16 grams of oxygen will combine to form magnesium oxide. I hope you have understood this type of numerical as well. For further query, you may ask during online session or by commenting in YouTube channel. Here we are having the numerical for practice. Hydrogen and oxygen combine in the ratio of 1:8 by mass to form water. It means 1 gram of hydrogen is combining with 8 grams of oxygen. So, how much amount of oxygen we require to react with 3 grams of hydrogen to form water? I hope you will do this numerical. So, stay safe and healthy at your home. Thank you. Have a nice day.